My lightings. Nope, don't stop. So, I can't, like, position myself right. Hey, that works. Kinda. Hey guys, what's up? Setting up for this video was a task, let me tell you what, because I recently got a cord for my camera to hook it up to a monitor, so I'm looking over there and I feel, I see like this thing on the side, like right here when I'm recording now, and it tells me that it's gonna stop recording soon. And my camera has a problem with stopping recording when I'm filming, and it absolutely drives me crazy. So if you see me looking over to the side, like right now, it's doing it. No, stop it. So if you see me looking over to the side, like I am right now, it's because I'm looking at my monitor. So aside from that, hello. So today's video is going to be a story time video, you know, some scary things that happened to me while I was in LA. While we were in LA, there's a few different experiences that I'm gonna tell you about that was fairly frightening, okay? As you know, I recently went to California for vacation with Sammy Speaks and her family, my boyfriend and my roommate, and like group vacation. It was really fun. It was really fun, don't get me wrong. LA is not a bad city. Like, I had a lot of fun there and I would go again. But that doesn't discredit that there are some dangerous things and some scary shit that happens in LA, and I'm gonna tell you about a couple things that happened to us while we were there. So, in no particular order of how they happened, because I don't remember the order in which they happened. One of the things that happened to us, we were just strolling along Venice Beach. We had gone back to take some photographs and stuff like that because we had already been to the beach before. I feel like my monitor is... So we had already gone to the beach once before, but we had actually gone back to really go to Venice Beach. Like, go up and down the boardwalk, go to all the shops, go to the rainbow lifeguard stand. I'll throw in a few photos here and there. Yeah, so we went back to Venice Beach and we were just strolling up and down the boardwalk. We noticed this woman, and the homeless rate in LA is incredibly high. Like, it's a lot higher than I thought it was going to be. I wasn't necessarily uncomfortable, but I was shocked by how many homeless people there are, because where I'm from, there's not homeless people everywhere every day. It's just not a thing. You don't see them. So there was this lady on Venice Beach boardwalk who appeared, I mean, the way she was dressed, she would seem homeless. She had a huge backpack and a cart next to her with a tarp over it, so you couldn't really see what was in her cart or anything like that. And she had like this big purse on, and like she was just kind of like dancing, you know, some rhythmic movements, if you will. A lot like that. And we were kind of concerned. We were like, I looked over at Sammy and I was like, what is this lady doing? Sam's mom and her sister were going to the bathroom. Abby was standing outside waiting for them, and this lady pulls an axe out of her bag and starts flailing it around. We were all just like, she's tweaking. She's on some drugs. We know she is. And so Sammy and I and Casey, we were planning on trying to find the rainbow lifeguard booth so that we could take the rainbow lifeguard stand. And so we walk away. We go up the beach. We're like down at the lifeguard stand. It's probably like a half a mile of a walk away. So we're down there. And my roommate told me that she really got scared at this point, because then the lady walked over towards the bathroom, and my roommate said that she basically just hightailed right out of there and was like, no. And yeah, the lady genuinely freaked me out with how she was dancing, if you want to call it dancing. Now, another experience, this one didn't necessarily happen to me particularly, but it's still something that did happen in LA, and I want to mention it. So basically, Sammy's little sister, we all went to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I will link my vlog down in the description box below if you want to check those out, because I've got 3 vlogs if you want to see what we did while we were on vacation. But we were at the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Sam, Casey, and I, and sometimes Abby, we like walked ahead because that's just who we are, I guess. We kept walking ahead. We went down the Hollywood Walk of Fame further and further, and we got separated away from the rest of the group. And that kind of happened to us quite a bit during vacation, because I'm a wanderer and I like to just go, and go. So that happened quite a bit during the vacation, that we were separated from each other. And while we were walking down the Hollywood Walk of Fame, I guess Sam's mom and her little sister, they were by themselves. They were around the corner or something like that, because we had ended up getting separated, like I said. So a larger man was walking down the Hollywood Walk of Fame, as you do, and he had 3 teardrop tattoos. And if you don't know what a teardrop tattoo is, Google it. But he had 3 teardrop tattoos, and that's not a good thing. It's already an uncomfortable situation, I guess. And And then he puts his hands down his pants and starts staring at Sam's little sister. And they just walk, and I can't believe that even happened. Like, I'm literally astonished at the fact that there are literally people like that, where that's literally so disgusting, and you're openly advertising what you've done before, so it's like, nobody knows what you're gonna do. You need to keep your hands out of your pants. That was just a really creepy experience. It didn't happen to me, but it just happened while I was there to somebody I know, so it was just a little unnerving. Have I not been recording this whole time? I haven't. I was about to get really mad. Scary thing that specifically happened to me while we were in LA. So, like I said, the homeless rate in LA is really high. Like, there's at least 3 homeless guys or women down the street while you're walking anywhere you go. It's a sad fact, but that's one thing I realized while I was on vacation in LA. And on our last day, we were walking down the, we were walking away from the Airbnb over to a gas station because we just wanted to get drinks. Obviously, we're not gonna like buy a big thing of water or whatever on our last day because we're not gonna drink it all. So we were just walking around the corner to the gas station. I think it was a 76 that we were going to. It's in my vlog, linked in the description. But we were going to a gas station, and there's this homeless man who had a bandana around his face, a hat, and sunglasses on. So like, I literally could not see any part of his face at all. It was like all blocked. And we were walking, and another guy was walking like opposite us, so like we were going this way, he was going this way, so we like crossed paths, and this homeless guy was sitting right here. The homeless guy looked up to the other guy, asks for like, he like intelligibly mumbles, and he's not to like be offensive, but that's basically what it sounded like. And so we were just kind of like, and the guy just kept walking, and he ignored him, and the homeless man clearly got disgruntled because of this, because he stood up, and then he grabbed my shoulder, and he just like, change, got some spare change? And I was like, no, I only have a card, I'm sorry, I don't have any change. And like, not necessarily like that, because you know, but still, it was just like, he was forcibly begging for extra money or whatever. And I gotta say, I do feel really bad for homeless people if you're genuinely homeless, but there are a lot of panhandlers that are not homeless and do not need your extra money or whatever, and they literally you can make up to an extra $50,000 a year just based off of panhandling. Now, I'm not saying that that's the situation, that he was in a better situation, that he didn't have to panhandle and that's just what he was doing, but you never know. And then he got physical. So that was an incredibly uncomfortable situation. And when we were walking back from the 76, I purposely went on the other side of the street to avoid him, and then he ended up crossing the street while we were walking back, so I crossed the street as he did, because I did not want to get involved in that at all. And one more thing that happened to us while we were in LA, you know, the interstate was on fire.
Turned right on like
Don't know why, don't know how. We tried Googling traffic reports to see if there was anything about it on there, but there wasn't. The interstate was just on fire, and we were on our way to Disneyland. And that's actually in the vlog too. There was just this huge plume of smoke coming off of the highway. Also, drivers in LA, they're absolutely insane, and oh my god, like, wow. I could not even stand how half of the people in LA were driving. They like swerve in front of you. If you give them even an inch of room, they gonna take it. Like I said, I didn't have a bad time in LA. It was really fun, and I had a great vacation. Like, going to the Beverly Center was fun and everything like that. I want to do like a highlight story time of my vacation. Leave a like down below if you want to see that video. But yeah, I didn't have a bad time in LA. It's just there are things you need to be weary of and avoid, because it is dangerous and you got to be careful. Avoid certain areas as well, and then you'll be fine. So yeah, that was my video on a few scary experiences I had while visiting Los Angeles, California. Like I said, the vlogs will be down in the description box below if you want to see those. Make sure you do check them out. Please be sure to leave a like on this video down below if you actually liked it. Don't forget to subscribe for more from me, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Bye.